Phenomenal.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that great chalk and biscuit coating.
It's so hard to have a gay time on your own.
It could be that smooth toffee ice cream in the center. Or that whole delicious golden gay time taste.
Hard to have a gay time on your own.
Streets go.
You can get it chopping. You can get it mopping. You can get it reading the phone. A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer. And the best cold beer is Vic. A long cold Vic.
I'm Danny, and I'm here to call out all you crack pack bitches. You think I don't see you there? I'm the OG of this shit. But you come after the king, you better come correct. I'm Danny, motherfucker. Who are you? Crack pack. You smoke crack. You better watch your back.
I am a maverick. I am a savage. I am a legend. I am a madman. You never know what I'm going to do next. I am a mad lad.
What is up, all you mad lads out there and mad whams? There's at least one out there watching. And the Bogans and everyone else. Thank you for joining us here tonight. It's going to be another one of those nights. Oh, it seems like it's every night these days. That's okay. Busy night tonight out there in Stream Universe. Thank you so much for choosing to join us here. I thought, I'm sick of talking about this things happening out there in the pop culture. Not enough talk about what's going on over here in the indies. And so I just thought I'm going to collect a bunch of stuff because I looked around the landscape and I didn't really feel any of it. So I thought enough time has built up. There's enough cool stuff out there. I'm going to show some of it off. Get your guys' opinion on it. I mean, this is a comic book channel after all. I think still might be a shorts channel shortly, but we will still live stream. And yeah, this is what we do. This is what we do here. Before we do any of that, though, I had to refresh. There was some controversy. How do you guys say it? At the start. Now, this man right here, Athaline, he did write first, but then for some reason, he wrote first again with an exclamation point, but misspelt it, and then wrote again and misspelt it without an exclamation point, and then deleted his first. I conferred with Mo Biggs, and Mo indeed agreed. Unfortunately, I had to refresh my StreamYard here because StreamYard is a bit of a nonsense platform at the moment, and I've lost it. But he was indeed first. It is confirmed. He did write it. So Athaline, buddy, there you go. What does Mo say? Banker forgot everything I taught him about branding. They aren't shorts. They're budgie smugglers. That's true. I do have to lean into the Aussie a little bit more. So hail Athaline. I apologize to everyone who was at the top because I had to refresh because I didn't want that potato internet coming in and I saw the little icon. But I will say hello to Eric Grant. Dean is here. Dan Genovese. Hail Dan. Look at that avatar. It's pretty rad, man. Welcome to the chat. If you've been here before, I apologize for not noticing you. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you so much for hanging out. Agent Zero is here. Who else is here? Felix has the Linkmaster. Aardvark's here. AGE. I spy this man right here, Mr. Mo Biggs. Hail Mo Biggs, dropping that bow and posting the link for Aquila. Aquila, very important to pronounce it correctly. Thank you, Mo. Do back Aquila. I backed it. It is a excellent looking book. Who else is in here? Jay Lee's here. We'll check out his Steins cover that he shared earlier. What's he saying? Getting close at 100 signups. Excellent. Jimmy Reyes did a hell of a cover. He did indeed. We'll see it. We'll see it in a sec. Sumo Thor is here. Hail, frankly, Hostman Socrates. All hail the Iron Age. Well, hail, Hostman. Great to have you here, man. Maybe you found out about this channel through A Drink with Crazy. That's his name, isn't it? He shared this cool thing about the Lucent. I mean, that was awesome. All I did was tweet at him, and he went above and beyond. He's a great guy. Good radio voice, too. Lance Bayless is here, too. Good afternoon, all. I like to see there's new people. There's old people. Maybe not old people. Long time fans of the show. Thank you all for being here. I see Snuggy. I see Nomad Damon. Whoa. Here's a rare sighting. B-Rose. Here you go, B-Rose. Great to see you here. David G's in the chat. I do believe David G sent me a super chat, actually. Let me scroll down and grab that right away. Hail, Mike. Hail, chat. Had to catch you and Rob on the replay from last night. Excellent stream, by the way. Now let's get into some of these awesome indie books. Thank you so much, David G. Thank you for watching. It was a great show because I came up with all of the ideas. But Rob is an excellent thing. Am I the foil or I don't know. But Joe's here lurking. How you going, Joe? Eric Weathers is here lurking, but publicly. All right, let's move on with the show. Before we get into these wonderful, amazing indie comics, I just saw something the other night that I know I just wanted to laugh at it with you, if I can. It's very quick. A lot of you might have seen it already, but I wanted to show it to you. It's not comic related, but it is sort of like, I don't know. We talk a bit about, growing your platform and audience and stuff. So it's funny. All right. It's a funny video. I want to show it just before we get into this stuff here that I found. Dave, it comes with the Dave Brink seal of approval, who says this is gold. I know a lot of you have already commented on this, so you probably have seen it already, but let's laugh at it together. I just love the attitude of this guy. What is this? Ask Skip Edwards. This is the show, buddy. Amanda is here saying hi to Rick. Odin Dasco. All the awesome people here in the chat. Oh, and I miss Cullen as well. All right. Let's watch this again. Have I got audios on? Let's go full screen.
My face is ruining your shot.
Here.
What school? Yeah.
Watch this fitness influencer kick off at a stranger. He's completely ruining her live stream.
Is that her doing that?
So I've just been for my morning run. So I've just run 5K today. So I've been eating healthy, staying hydrated.
You got to listen to this guy.
Cold these mornings, but one second. I'm just filming. So you're just in the shot, that's all.
Who does this woman think she is?
So, there's plenty of room in this park, in the look. So, all you've got to do is just ask us to move the camera around then. Right, I'm just waiting for the phone call. No, it's not all right.
But like, you're on my live stream.
You're in my live stream.
You move then.
I can't move. I'm on a live stream.
The legs are still anyway, so I'm a little bit tired.
Come on, I'm asking you nicely.
I know, yeah, and I'm actually applying that.
You're going to be online now.
I like how she thought that would be. I think everyone's going to see you. You're ruining my stream.
My face is ruining your
wanting
shot.
to see me in the shot, not
Yeah.
they're not wanting to see me.
Well, move then.
Well, that's something you do.
Well, I don't want to move.
There is a bench literally up there.
Why didn't you go film from that bench then?
I'm already filming here. I was here
Yeah,
before
right.
you were.
Enough said. Look, if you don't like the answer, don't ask the question.
So I was asking you.
Oh, I love it.
You tell
I
him.
love how he doesn't even stop browsing his phone too.
You're not going to want to see an old man.
Oh, I'm an old man now. Are you bringing ages into life? Go back to school.
Go back to school. Go sit in the car.
Well, I'm just saying that you're in my shot and I'm trying to film when I speak to you.
Yeah.
And it's a live stream. This is live.
Right.
And you're ruining it.
Come on.
Well, I do mind, yeah.
Right.
That's the point.
Carry on, man.
Carry on.
Carry on, Willie, I'm not wrong.
Why not?
Because you're in the shot. Like, you can see you.
Yeah.
You're literally in the
Hello.
shot. Yeah.
Hello.
Why not?
Hello.
My followers, I know what my followers want to
You
see.
followers?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
you're
this is
Jesus
for my
now, eh?
Oh, I love that line. Your followers, you're Jesus now.
All right.
They're
Okay.
not going to want to see you sat there in the shot.
And what sort of fitness program is it?
Look, following my fitness journey.
Oh, you're on a journey.
It's not having a bar of it. Fitness journey.
It's not fair, is it?
Oh.
Like,
You're from that snowflake brigade. Not fair.
Right. Sorry about this, guys. We'll go and film somewhere else.
Why did she blur out her face the whole time just to have it show big at the end? Anyway, I just wanted to play that because I saw it the other night and I thought it was funny. A little fun way to start the stream off. Generation lazy, says Blackjack. They think they matter more than everyone else. It was very telling. The influencer creator culture that I guess we're all becoming a part of in one way or the other. Karen Powers activate, says Dark Lord Fudd. Her fitness journey is about 200 feet longer. Yeah, just walk over there. It's not fair. His response was fantastic. All right. I've just collected a bunch of stuff that I've perused and found over on the Twitter feed. Generation Please Nuke, says Aerith. Let's just jump right into it. I can't even remember what I've collected in terms of order. So it will be a surprise for all of us. And of course, I have to stop screen because I had to share the audio. StreamYard is on my nerves lately. What do we got here? Oh, and now what's it doing now? Can we not go full screen, please? My goodness, everything's a trial. There we go. Iconic has been a little bit in my shit book of late because they spent a year they wasted a year getting Arc Athena out to Rob, and I'd forgotten I never received Long Harbor ever. Apparently it's been out for 2 years or something. Never received it. I should probably follow up on that. But that being the case, I'm not going to throw my very good friend and awesome artist and creator, Mr. Eric Canetti, under the bus. Jay Lee says, I have the first 2 books of Arc Athena. Oh, and Joe is the editor on this. Bancroft took an iconic shit. No, I'm just saying they're not in my good books at the moment. But actually, I didn't even know. When I backed Long Harbor, it was back in like 2019. Mo says you never ordered it, Bancroft. You're getting mixed up with Rod's autobiography, Dong Harbor. Oh my god. Cullen, Eric is solo now. Is he? Did he say that? What's IIRC? I'm a bit of a boomer in that field, but I just want to check these out. Look, these are covers A, B, and C for book 3, and man, what a crusher! Absolute crusher. I mean, it's Eric Canetti. I just saw these and I was like, yes, more of this, please, Eric. Bancroft believes in a part for every dong, Mo. If I remember, I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. I think he is still iconic. I think I can see a little iconic logo down there, but yeah, I don't know. I haven't spoken with Eric in a little while, but I know that he's finished the art on book 6, I think, and now they're doing the colors and he's doing the coloring. Sorry, he's got the colorist working. He's doing the covers and he's got the colorist working. So yeah, fantastic. I don't think he's crowdfunding anymore. I think that was too intense for him. I did one launch show and it broke his brain. He was like, because he is the most chill dude on the planet, and I came in there like, let's go crazy, we're launching this thing, and kind of broke him. But yeah, Eric is awesome. Always going to support Eric no matter what. Eric is a great artist. Iconic has some of the worst fans I've come across though. Oh really? Yeah, I've seen that. Like if you don't like something vocally, they do tend to come down on you. I don't know why it has to get so tribal, but it is. Comics are supposed to be fun. Hello, Phil from Zaid Comics. Great to have you here, my friend. And Hex Allen's here as well. He says, yo ho, Comicsgate. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of rum. Let's go to the next one, see what else I've collected here. Oh, now I've been telling you guys about Agent Zero by Justin. I think he's in the chat here. I think I saw him. I'm pretty sure I did. I saw him earlier. I know I did. Anyway, this is his book, Chrome Dog. He's got 65. There he is. Agent Zero. He's got 65 signups, I think. And I said we're going to try and do the thing that we did the last time, where we try and get him up to 100 so that we can organize a launch stream. So if you guys are interested, I will put the copy that link. I will put the link for you guys in the chat there. Hope that works. I mean, it's a totally different. Why is it? I hope this. It's a totally different link now. I'm going to click on that and see what happens. It is cool. It's a Chrome form or something. So, hello, Bancroft. Read my super chat, Puto Croft. I'm sorry, B Rose. I'm distracted. I got a little bit distracted, but we're back on track. Usually Mel texts me when I miss these things. Speaking of indie comics, Cerebrum is halfway colored. Wow. All 30 pages of Cerebrum is completed. Campaign goes live after volume 1 fulfills. Fantastic. How long do you think it's going to take to get the last half of the colors on Cerebrum, B Rose? Thank you for the super chat, by the way. Everyone go back Cerebrum. Mo says, for once, B-Rose super chat something okay, and Bancroft gatekeeper. Yeah, if he had made me say like something that he could clip, I would have jumped on that straight away. Aerith says, with Ollie coloring, about 80 months. I can't say anything. I'm the same. I'm a very slow colorist. I like to take my time. I like to make it look good. All right. So that's Chrome Dog. Now he did send me some other art here. So this is, I think it's Seether, a character. He's like a bad guy, and I think there will be a new cover. So this is the cover here by Luke Stone. I'm pretty sure. Is that Luke Stone? Either way, Luke Stone's working on the book. But there will be a cover with Chrome Dog and Seether together on. And look, even 6 a.m.'s getting in on the fun. So always, I mean, you already started and he's already got his 6 a.m. sticker. I remember it took me ages to get this thing. It used to be a badge of honor. I guess he's earned it. He's been here in the chat a lot lately. So yeah, awesome. Go sign up to Chrome Dog. I put the link in there. Hopefully Felix is on it. Felix is on it. That is a Luke Stone cover. I thought so. Can't fight the Seether, says Aldous. That's old school. Cannonball, yeah. That's taking me back to 1990. I'm gonna say 4. Some old school music there. All right, moving on. We talk about Joe Ball a lot over here in this corner of CG because he is all kinds of awesome. I don't think I've seen any of this art. So he's shared this out. He has like 300 pages to go through. So of course there's going to be plenty that I haven't seen. The man's been working like crazy. Veruca Salt Ask Lord Ravener? I think it was, wasn't it? Veruca Salt, yeah, mid-90s. Yeah, I remember watching it on MTV when they used to play music. Actually, we had Rage. That's an Australian version where they just played like non-stop music from 9 a.m. to 12 to midday or something. This is mostly new art here. Fire. Yeah, check it out. That looks like a pinup. Maybe that's I don't know what that is, but I like it. Can I zoom in? I can. You need to zoom in on Joe Ball. Enhance. Oh, look, that's like that's not a human skull. And this skull has fangs. Joe Ball is a machine. Hold on a sec. Let me get back out here. He was saying that he like he was saying how quickly he could draw these pages if he didn't have to color them. And I was just thinking, are you insane? Look at this. Hostman's got a bounce or watch on replay. It was nice meeting everyone in the chat, and Mr. Bancroft, all hail the RNH. Hail, Hostman. Thank you so much for coming in and checking it out. Great to have you here. Yeah, Joe Ball is a certified mad lad. Absolutely, Jaro. I mean, who can... Oh, it's the Breeders? Not Veruca Salt. The Breeders. Did I say that? Yeah, because he said the Breathers. Yeah, of course. That's right. I'm getting confused here. Bancroft mixes them up. The band names are written in a Sharpie on his Riot Girl mixtape. He got a little sweaty. We've gained 4 emails in the past 10 minutes. Excellent. Can we get to 70 signups? That would be amazing. I think it's just one more. Breeders was Cannonball. Yeah. I apologize. I, maybe be a little bit hazy on my 30-year-old indie music scene. Artwork is great in black and white. Doesn't need color. I think I agree. I bought the black and white. I think it's a while ago now. But I mean, look at this. No one else does this because it's insane. Okay, maybe a couple of other people do this. But this is like hashtag Drawtist Club, which I sometimes become a member of, but like I don't do all of my stuff. Like I'll do 1 or 2 pages a bit crazy. Look at this. It's like a giant peacock demon writing in an alien script on a scroll. That's freaking rad. Oh my god. You know what I like about Joe Ball? He uses a lot of different kinds of techniques, you know? Snuggy doesn't know what the hell we're talking about. All right, enough 90s music talk. I don't know any of these bands. This says Jaro. All right. Yeah, a lot of different techniques in his artwork. Like it looks like he's using whiteout or something here to shade, which is very unusual. But very cool nonetheless. Do go and back if you haven't already. This is a 300-page book. That's not a mistake. What if you just want to get the book, it's there's a manga edition for 18. I didn't know that. There's the 7x10 line art edition, $30 for 300 pages. Are you kidding me? I mean, that's crazy. Waiting on Triple Death. I hope you're also waiting on Painted Death. The Death books are taking over this year. Lord Ravener says, if Joe Ball pulls this off, he's going to rewrite the expectations of CG books. Well, I don't know many people who could do this, so I don't know if that's going to happen. The colors are very cool too, but I think I did. I can't remember. The colors do look cool now that I look at them again. Maybe I got both. I don't know. This funded back in like over a year ago. All right, moving on. Hail! Whoa! Look at what was waiting for me when I got home from work. Already got it framed up. Thanks, Snuggy and Maddie Fowler. Soak this in. How much did he pay for this? I don't think it was much. I think this thing was cheap. All books, minimum 300 pages now. Yeah. Not sure about that. Did I show Richard's art yet? No. That's somewhere in the middle, I think. This is friggin' nuts. Remind me, guys, who drew this, because I know Shelby inked it for the sticker, but who actually drew it? Can you guys remind me? $350. That is a phenomenal piece of art, and it looks big too. Soak that in. I love pencils. Like, you lose, what does it say? The pencils, what Kelsey told me, the pencils lie. EJ Morges, thank you guys. Oh, EJ's a beast. Kelsey told me the pencils lie because once the time you ink them and then color them, it looks completely different. But the pencils, 11 by 17, that is well done, Nicholas. That's phenomenal. Can you imagine owning that and having that in your house? It's just nuts. And Tiger Blue, I don't think is slowing down. It's just getting more and more popular. So well done. Well done, Nicholas. And amazing work, EJ. And Matty Fowler is right here. I think Fowler was showing off blue balls. So I think you can I don't know if there's, you can go on. I think that's one of those slide into my DM situation. You'd let me know, Fowler. Felix will have a link out there for something. There you go. Felix, what would we do without you? Manny Fowler's link trees right there. Retrographic books. Go check it out. All the good stuff hanging out over there. Pencils have more gradation of color. Inks flatten. They do. I mean, a great inked piece looks amazing. Yes, I get it. But I know there's something about pencils. They just they tickle me. They tickle me in the right spot. Can I just take a moment of dead air here while I take a sip? All this talking makes me thirsty. I've got to stop sharing the screen because this one has a video attached to it, and it's a very good friend of the show, and I want to hear what he has to say, because he's sharing something that we have indeed promoted on the show. Let's hear from Adam Lawson.
I have something very exciting to show you. Boom, here are the proofs. They're in. You can see how beautiful these hardcover books are, oversized, much bigger than a traditional trade paperback by over an inch on the sides. This is the color version of the book. You can see it's got that great background. I did a matte finish, which I kind of like a lot better. Easier to read, less reflective. You can see the beautiful pages that came in. The colors on this are just great. Mike Spicer's colors really came through in the printing. You can see how beautiful it all is. There we go. There's that reveal of this one of the awesome monsters. It's one of my favorite looking pages. You see how beautiful.
Hey, Matt, great. This was Steve Cannon coloring this thing.
And I get it coming out to you guys here in the next couple of weeks. This is the black and white version of the book.
It looks like yours, Matt.
Love in my heart for black and white and line art. You can see Maxi's incredible lines. This page is epic with the first
on.
Going
That's
the
the
world
team from
between.
Lions,
And look at this.
Look at the
size.
size.
All the black
Darius loves it.
There is a hint where you can see the brush strokes in the blacks as well too. So there's a little bit of texturing to it that's really nice that came through in the detail. I'm very impressed. You can see once again this beautiful book, the oversizing of it. They are really durable. I feel like for whatever tier you backed at, this was kind of an incredible deal for the price. It's a 72-page story. This is part one. It's incredible. Has all my heart and love in it. I lettered it all. I wrote it all and shaped it with these two incredible creators, Maxi and Mike. So these are going to be coming to you shortly. They're both getting approved. Imagine it'll probably be another 2 weeks before they land at my fulfillment partner, Critical Blast. So you should expect that. That's where it's going to be coming from.
RJ.
So Kids and Monsters, folks, it's in.
All right. That looks friggin' rad. I see a bunch of you guys back this. So look forward to that. What are you guys saying here? That Kids and Monsters art looks phenomenal. It's almost like everyone wants to make stuff bigger these days. Yeah, my Mavericks is around here somewhere. I did notice, Neff, that Mavericks is quite a large piece. I mean, massive. Absolutely. Huge. What else are you guys saying here? Fun story, says Zaid. What did we get? There was more in here. I saw Mo made a comment. One thing I thought was cool about Kids and Monsters campaign is Adam sent us chapters of the book digitally as they were finished in case you wanted to read them. I remember him telling us that. That's awesome. I don't know if I picked this one up. Maybe I need to. Although Jaro says oversized trades kill my OCD. There's people who just want to put things in their long boxes. I get that. That's that's a long-standing tradition. I want to lead this into. They look great. Adam is out there crushing the game a bit quietly. He's a very quiet achiever. He raised a ton of money on the Exiled campaign, and he's getting that into stores now. So yeah, he's just out there crushing it. Holy cow. Nefarious, you bloody legend, gifted 5 memberships. Welcome Agent Zero, Cullen, Jaro, Blue, and Felix Huss. This one is for you, Neff.
You little ripper! Thanks, lads.
He's not that quiet. I don't know. I don't think he gets the recognition that he deserves. He's an awesome, awesome creator there. I want to show you guys a little bit of what he was just showing off there. So this is here's my 3-way, right? So at the front, we have a normal sized comic book. That's a US standard size, Replicator 3, which was not Mo's favorite replicator, but not the worst, according to Mo. This size here, Lady S, is the same size as that Adam was just showing off. That is not standard, French size, but it is like people sometimes do print at this size. This one behind it, Gilgamesh, hello. That is standard bande dessinée. I think it's 24 by 32 centimeters. These are big books. This is good. This is great. Like if you backed Adams, you will be, I think if you've never read an oversized hardcover book, you'll be impressed. This is something else. The size of these are just, it's a whole different reading experience. I love it. That's sort of what kind of inspired me to make my comic, was finding those. Mo says, feel free to test out your new memberships by telling Danny how you feel about him. Yeah, please do. You have all the, look at that. They're all in there. A lot of F Danny's dropping. Love to see it. Seems a little too frou-frou to me. Is the S for sex? What S? Oh, Lady S. I bought this book because I was just like, he draws a lot of backgrounds. And I was like, maybe one day I'll like need to know how to draw, I don't know, some sort of naval ship. And I'll see how someone else did it. I don't know. I thought it was cool. Mavericks is 9 by 12. I think we need to shrink it down to, what's that? 8. You guys in your inches, 8.38 to 11.875. Just that little bit will do it. What was that Gilgamesh book, says Jaro? It was my Gilgamesh book. There's 2 of these. I've only got one. I need to get the other one, but fantastic book. Look at when you open it. Look at that. These things are awesome, man. These things. Anyway, the reason I bring that up is because I sent out a poll on Twitter and where are they? And YouTube yesterday. Just talking about, basically asking you guys a little bit about this. I said, if I did a European bande dessinée sized hardcover variant, and it would be a variant, so it would be an all new piece of art on the cover. Would that be something you would consider backing? Now, keep in mind, it would have to be expensive. The print runs that we're doing on these things, it's just not going to work any other way. This would be for like super fans sort of stuff. But they would be big. It's encouraging here. 90 votes, 53% said, sure, why not? That was great to see. And on YouTube, I got 100 votes and 66% said, sure, why not? It's interesting, the comments I got on this. A lot of people brought up they're not really into buying a hardcover single edition. It's not really what they know about. Great to see Taco Bell in the chat. Can we get a Taco Bill in the chat to counter Taco Bell's propaganda? Trying to get you to buy the Chipotle Ranch. We're a Taco Bill channel over here, not so much Taco Bell. But yeah, a lot of people are not really used to buying, like, hardcovers to them are omnibus editions. That's how American comics do it. But what did I just read this thing by that. Gilgamesh is 9.5. What did I write? Yeah, 9.5 by 12.5. Yeah, that's standard. That is standard. Standard French size is 9.5 by 12.5. Now I don't know. I'm getting a quote. I haven't got it back. So Snuggie prefers paperback. Yeah, again, it's not really Taco Disney. Is that some Aussie knockoff? I don't know. I mean, if you want to say a restaurant from the 60s is a knockoff, have at it. Have at it. When all the deadly E. coli green onions sent to Australia in 2016. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. A lot of most Americans, they're not used to single issue hardcovers. It's just not something they do. They're more into paperback, shorter issues, and that's fine. But look, I started this thing with the dream of making these hardcover French editions, and I never expected that I would be here in this position where I could get 100 people potentially to back it. And if I could get 100 people to buy a thing, I could absolutely do it. Eric says, I prefer hard paperback. Blue says, nothing wrong with a singular graphic novel in hardcover. Well, not to me. I mean, I've got probably 20 now French books. And again, I can't get that many because, yeah, they're not that cheap. But there's them like some of my prized possessions. They really are. And again, until you've read a comic in that scale, you don't, like, I'm telling you, man, there's something about that scale that really, it punches you in the face. I'd buy it, says Nefarious. The Bun Dessiné book feels a little more sophisticated than American-sized comic or manga. Must be those snooty Europeans. So anyway, I'm considering I would have to come up with new cover art. I would love to try my hand at a painted cover. A lot of these books, they do like this, like the Gilgamesh. It's a digital painting. It's special. It's not the exact art that you get inside the book. I like the idea of that. And it'd be a way that I would be able to add a variant to my campaign, which, I'm not really about just, tons of variants and stuff. But if it was a different format altogether, I would be about it. Lance Baylor says, remember those large size Asterix books? Yeah, that's the size. That's the size. What does Mo say? Once Bancroft sees that increased size, he can't wait to get hit in the face. Agent Zero appreciates the sign-ups. Please keep them coming so we can have a launch party here. Bow. We're talking about this book here, Chrome Dog. Felix has been pumping that link out. Hail Felix has, thank you so much. What am I up to? So I did that. What's this? Is that any? Oh, that's that. Okay. What's next? Oh, the wheel. Oh, I just want to quickly shout out. We've got the great wheel giveaway running. Hail to Get Over It, you absolute legend who tends to hang out mostly on Rumble. I see we've got a few Rumbles over there. Hail to my Rumble ranters. He's secured us cgprize.com and cgprizewheel.com. Unfortunately, MailChimp does not want to give us greatwheelgiveaway.com. It's greatwheelgiveaway.com/sign up. They didn't want to give us the pure URL. But either way, it's there. You can sign up. Right now, we're over 250. I think actually we're getting close to 300, which is nuts. Absolutely nuts. It's the Great Wheel Giveaway. We sign up to go into the running to win one of 17 original art pieces. We just need your email and a name we can identify you with so we can shout you out when you win. Agent Zero signed up for the wheel. Fantastic. A lot of you did. And it's great to see a lot of very talented creators, artists. There's Aerith is in the chat. There's Adam we just saw. Dean, Eric, Clay. I mean, the gang's all here. Even Rob Arnold is throwing in. I mean, it was his idea, so I guess that's probably a good idea. Have you tried the gay wheel giveaway? How did I not think of that? How did I not think of that? Eric says, I'm giving away some original pencils from Esquivo. Oh, very nice. And Jeremy says, I got Dean working on a banger for this. Can't wait to reveal it. I just saw the piece by Clint. What we're going to try and do is we're going to try and get the pieces next to the creators, so you can see what you'll win. But we've got until mid-Feb to shill this thing out. So, but please do sign up. greatwheelgiveaway.com/sign up or cgprize.com or cgprizewheel.com. Hal, get over it. Thank you so much for that. I'm just checking here. All right, I'll put the link in the you know what? I'm going to put the link in the chat there, and then I'm going to pin it. I'm going to pin it for all of you. Replace that pinned message. If you're not on Rumble now, you probably don't want to be. I better win something, says Snuggie. You have a 1 in 17 chance. Mid-Feb, we're going to be giving away 2 pieces a day, every day until they're gone. So we'll be jumping around all these different channels. It's going to be a lot of fun. Rob will have to be there because he has the wheel of misfortune. That's how it will be. It will be decided if you get selected. That's how it will be decided if you which piece you get. Imagine Bancroft busting in while you're busy framing your Clint piece from the contest. Oi, I didn't see where that was going, mate. Oi, I could have been playing with me Clint. Oh, good stuff. I guess if you don't know what that joke is in reference to, you're probably lucky. All right. If you enjoy a good thumbnail, and who doesn't, you probably clicked on this stream to see this piece right here, Blaster Kid by Richard Friend, which is quickly becoming my most anticipated book. And I don't know anything about it. I think Kelsey described something about it to me. But I've really got to start watching more of Richard's YouTubes because holy cow. Be sure to sign up, Blaster Kid pre-launch. I'll start sending out early reviews you won't see anywhere next week. Here's another page from the story and some characters you've not met yet. Traditional art, my pencils, inks, all done with line work. I say I've never seen anything like this. The only place I've ever seen something like this is in European books. There he is. Yeah, follow Richard on YouTube. I do. I just, for some reason, I never get notifications or see when he's streaming or anything. Blaster Kid looks fantastic. Mo says the art looks way too badass to have that title. Well, we don't really know what the story is, so. But yeah, here's a certified mad lad, says Jaro. All right, what do we got here from Skip? A country plants their last bomb on Blaster Kid to send to their enemies and win the war. I like it. I mean, it sounds great. Yeah, I'm gonna no one is doing this that I'm currently following. This is just nuts levels of. Look how he's shading the faces with the line art, these backgrounds, whatever this is. This looks like it's, I don't know where it's set, when it's set, what's going on. The characters are amazing. This is Kenneth Rocafort level beauty in art. What an absolute talent. What an absolute talent in the line art. Obviously, look, I think he is getting it colored, but he'll definitely have to do a black and white version, obviously, because this needs it. Mo Big says the only place I've seen art like this is in European books. It's not your fault. You only read Spider-Man. That is true. That's a very good point. This book looks insane. Really hope there's a black and white version. There would have to be, surely. You've got to watch Rich and Kelsey every Sunday. One of the best art shows out these days. I will check that out. I've seen stuff like this in Dark Horse Presents in the 90s. Oh yeah, there's people who make this stuff. But it's like, I don't know. I'm really only seeing it in European books at the moment. Like styles like this. I mean, oh, there's the man himself, Comic Kelsey. Break a deal, face the wheel. I like it. It's a torture method. Reminds you of Travis Charest. Yeah, a little bit. He does this all traditional. Holy crap, that's dope, says Matty Fowler. Bancroft referred to French comics so much, he summoned Kelsey from the swamp. Gave the wheel a shout out on Greybeard's stream and will again on We Love Comics. Hail Kelsey Shannon. Kelsey is, I say this all the time, he's the best of us. He's absolutely the best of us. And I have seen that he is doing coloring on this. I think he still is. Rich inked Travis a bunch. Well, that would make sense then. Yeah, who knew, right? Who was saying that? Was it Jasper? There's so many uber talented artists out there who are inkers. It's fantastic to see. Anyway, I could just stare at this for the rest of the show. I'm not going to, but I could, because this is next level. I know how difficult this would be to, like, I could do something like this if I sat down and really put effort in, but then at that point you're just kind of like copying someone else. But to just do a whole book of it, and that's your style and that's what you do, I mean, that is just mind-blowing to me. The things on this, the techniques on display here are mind-blowing. So yeah, Rich really needs to get on shows before he launches to get this thing hyped up. He's got 627 likes on this thing. I think he's pretty hyped, but I would love to get Rich on, meet him, greet him, and see what it's all about. Absolute labor of love. Yeah, absolutely. I could do something like this. No, I mean, like, I don't mean I could draw like that. I mean, I could put that amount of effort into a single panel. Like, look at this stuff going on over here. I could put that amount of effort into a panel, but it would require learning all of these techniques and so much effort into just one panel. He's doing that on every panel on every page. Bancroft doesn't know what hands look like because he's always patting himself on the back. I don't know. I reckon I do all right, Mo Biggs. I want to show you something. I just did the so yeah, go sign up to Blaster Kid. I mean, I will be. It's rare these days that I see a new book and I'm just like, yeah, day one, absolutely, no questions asked. So yeah, Lance Kelsey, one of my favorite streamers. I think he's probably my favorite streamer too. He's just a lovable fella. Rich slapping his dong on the table like, bow. Yeah, he really is. He really is. Yeah, look, I do okay. Your art is good usually, but I wouldn't say it's like that. No, obviously not. No, I'm okay. I mean, that wasn't what I was saying, but I do want to show this off because I'm proud of this. I was working on this morning. I'm proud of this. Look, I finished, what's his name? Sergeant America. I made his shield nice and gleamy and shiny, just like Camel asked for it. And I put the skirt onto heels and I gave it I thought, you know what? I feel like this skirt would be made of something like in The Fifth Element, that iridescent, shiny material. So I asked Camel, like, can I make it sort of iridescent and have a bit of a rainbow effect on it? And he said add some ripples to it, and I like the colors. So yeah, I don't know. He did say to me that this is supposed to be the master style sheet, because all the characters are here, you know. So we've got to get the characters right. And I thought that's so cool, a cool effect. So yeah. Oh, Mel, see, Mel loves the skirt. Thank you. That was all me too, that skirt, by the way. I drew it. Although he did ask I put some ripples into it. So I will be putting some ripples into it. Now this cover is available. It's a quadriptych. Even though it's not finished yet, I will be finished later this week. Who have I got to do? Robust. I got to do a little bit more shading on Boots. And I've got what's her name? She Agent and Boom Operator over here at the back, but everyone over here is finished. It's looking great. I'm really happy with how this is coming out. And I've got a little bit of the background stuff to do. So you can back that over on Camel Moon's Boots and Heels campaign right now. And yeah, I'm happy with how that's coming out. So I will stop that screen right there. That was all me too. Bancroft modeled one in the mirror to get the reference just right. Thankfully, I didn't have to do that. Rich is killing it, says Comic Kelsey. Can't wait for this book. Sounds like Kelsey is a little bit behind, but that's cool. He really is, man. I am so pumped for that book. All right, let's get back on the hunt. We've got 9 minutes left, and I still have some stuff I want to show to you guys. Let's just look at this one more time. I would imagine this printed at this size. You know what I'm saying? Yeah? Imagine that. That's what I'm talking about. We all know Bancroft models for all of his poses, and Mel has the photos, says Cullen. I pose for some of them. Steins by James Lee, Jay Lee, Jim Lee. I can't remember. It's Jay. I think he calls himself Jay Lee here in the chat. So this is the Steins. We showed this off last week. This is by Jimmy Reyes, colors by Gabe. So the colors have just come in. And I think this is a cover for the pre-sign-ups. So there you go. I think he's doing well with the sign-ups too. Blue's got to get out of here. Great to have you in here, Blue. Hope you have a good night. So the Steins is a novel that already exists. And now he's making a comic book adaptation of it. And everything he's shown off from it looks really cool. So it looks like it's sort of like a vampire, sword and fantasy style book. Yes, pre-sign up cover. So do make sure you are signed up for that. I hope Felix has that link here in the chat. I see he's been sharing the thing here. Hold on a sec. I'll just grab it. It's not difficult. Where is it? Copy link address. Here we go. The Steins. I think this came out great, man. You got to be happy with that. Steins is in 3 novels, and this is the graphic novel that tells us how it all began. Excellent. There you go. You'll see Jay Lee a lot over on Shant's chat. He likes to hang out there while Shant paints. What was that difficult to say? Alda says, great show. Novel concept to talk about comics on a comic show. More people should do it. Look, when you're trying to grow a channel, you can't. It's funny, the comics. I obviously I love it, but it's you can't all just be comics because you're trying to get new people interested, and they're not. It's not the biggest. What is it like trending item? But I feel it, man. Sometimes I feel like we haven't talked about this stuff for too long. Like, let's get back to some comic books here. Show us more, says Eric. So this is the sign up page here. He has I've shown off a bunch of art from the Steins. He's got a lot more than this out there. So make sure you are following. His Twitter there is Ananasi. You can find him by James D. Lee. I'll put in the Twitter handle there. On this campaign, you will not only be able to grab the graphic novel, but also the 3 novels will be added with the cover art from by Jose Garcia. Excellent. Comics? What's a comic? Snuggy Jr., what? Talking about comics? I know, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. Tofla says, I got 3 views on my latest comic video. Yeah. That's the thing. It's like I talk about the pop culture stuff to get people in here so that we can talk about the comic book stuff. That's my method. That's my plan. I do like the pop culture stuff. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to talk about something I'm not going to chase the algorithm just because that's what everyone's doing. I do try and keep it related to stuff that I'm enjoying and relates to what we're doing over here. But yeah, you got to play the game. You do have to play the game. All right. He showed off that. Isaac Bell. Here's a new Shrine page. Are you guys following Isaac? Mega talent. He's doing really great. I don't think he ever came over to Indiegogo, did he? You guys might know. I don't think he ever did. He had plans on doing it. But then I guess, I don't know, Indiegogo got a bit weird and he just didn't. Yeah, massive talent. Now he is, of course, the are they husband and wife? I don't know, boyfriend, girlfriend of now I'm gonna totally blank on her name now. Oh my god. You know, for Sean Arendt's auction night, we had an original piece by her, and it went for a lot of money because she was a big deal. Remember? Alexa, thank you. I'm getting so bad with names. It's terrible. Don't help him, says Cullen. No, I would never have gotten it, Cullen. I would never have gotten it. So thank you. Thank you, Phil. Yeah, so but he is the artist, and this is his book here. And just hey, friggin' rad. Check it out. Big talent. Big talent over here. I think he's only on Kickstarter at the moment. I don't know if he has. I think he actually has his own website where he sells them after the crowdfunds. So if you want to know what that's all about, go to. I'll just post a link to his thing here so you can go follow him on Twitter and make sure that you stay up to date. There you go, Rick Saylor. Rick is the original Isaac Bell mega fan. Thank you. Akira. That website, go check that out. Metal Shade. Yeah, that's his book. All right, I should just move on. That's a disaster. Have you guys seen this? So Chris Graves is working on a book, I do believe, with Mark. It's called Writhe and Pain, which is a great title. And what's also great is that Chris Graves is working on a book with Mark Polton, and it's Chris Graves. And just look at it. I mean, holy cow. Talk about channeling your 90s essence, but doing it in a new style. I can tell from the way that's drawn that's sort of much more modern in terms of the way the lines are done. It might even be digital. I don't know, but holy crap. The preview book is available. Excellent. Writhe and Pain is awesome. Maddie Fowler approves. Yeah, 90s, totally. And it doesn't end either. So I've got that to show off. I've got this. I would have, in 1994, I would have killed someone to be able to draw like that. You know, like that is such a 90s. It's very sort of, yeah, like McFarlane-esque. The way it's laid, the composition is what I'm saying. You know, with all these things, look at. She's got sashes on her. I guess it's like a belt, but of course they're like these massive, long, flicking things. Look at this guy. I'm guessing is that Pain and that's Writhe. I don't know. Either or. Yeah, Chris just launched the Rather Than Pain preview book tonight. Awesome. Fantastic. Big 90s energy. I just like, I love how she's got this. I guess it's like something to do with demons, because that's like a pentagram. It's an upside down cross. I love that you can't see her face. It's just this pentagram in the middle of it. That's a rad, technique there. But I think they even, yeah, look at this. There's a colored version as well. I mean, that really doesn't get more 90s, does it? It looks friggin' great. Pit, Penance, and Witchblade vibes all mashed together. Love to see it. So that's the colored version of this. No, this. No, this. No, this. Got there. Oh no, is it the colored? No, it isn't. Of course not. That's horizontal. Ignore me. I don't know anything I'm talking about here, all right? Just look at stuff. They're father and daughter. I know nothing about it, but I want to know more. It looks friggin' cool. I love the name. Spooky stuff. Jaro, you are right. What's Jaro right about? That it's available. What is Mo saying? Bancroft would have killed someone to draw like that, but he still would have blamed it on the neighbor's kid. Well, I mean, otherwise, what's the point of being an amazing artist if you have to go to jail? That ain't right. It looks way cooler than Stabber McGee's comic debut, Penance. That one will never see the light of day, Mo. Don't worry about that. So, yeah, go check out. I don't know where you get it. I guess it through Chris or Mark. Go check out the preview. I'll check that out myself, and that's probably something we'll show off shortly. There's a couple more things I just want to show you before we go. Just wanted to point out that there is a GoFundMe running right now for Mike Barron. I don't know how much he's raised. I retweeted it a while ago. Rob would have taken the rap for Bancroft. Yeah, I would have made him. Oi, Sierra Whiskey. Great to have you. Yeah, I'll click on it. I don't know what it's up to. He's trying to raise money to. Oh, good. He's nearly at his goal. Nearly at 5,000. He's trying to raise money to fight back against the outrageous slanders that appeared on the Daily Cause that got his campaign taken down on Kickstarter. So fight that legal battle. Remember we showed you that amazing Jim I think it was Jim O'Reilly. I don't know if we ever got any confirmation on that. That amazing Jim O'Reilly piece. Oh, he's here. Fourth Age. Talk about timing. Who's the artist on this? Is it Jim O'Reilly? We think it is. But either way, everything you're showing from Crom the Destroyer is just the bee's knees, my friend. It is absolute. It is Jim. It's so good. It's like a perfect mix of American and European styles. And this is no different. Just really crushing it. It actually, like, this looks a little like Eastern inspired. The design, I mean. So, man, everything is just. I can't wait to see more of this. I think there's a sign up page if it's going to let me through. Crom the Destroyer, old school Source and Sorcery, Cold Steel versus an Ancient Evil, coming soon. Sign up to get a free poster with your order. Yeah, look at this stuff. Look at this style. I friggin' dig it so hard. Shouldn't have said that. That'll get clipped. But that's okay. It looks great, man. I can't wait for it. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here. I'll put the link to that in the chat there for you. Hal Fourth Age says Agent Zero. What does Alice say? The art looks great on Crom. Very interested to hear more about the story. Inca is Michael Gustovich. Not familiar, but tell him he does fantastic work. Mo, will Crom the Destroyer enter the Cromniverse? I don't think that's going to happen. It would be sheer madness, brother. It would be if that happened. I wouldn't expect it. I would not expect it, no. Moving on. Fantastic, man. Just every time I see you share something new, this is we have some awesome stuff. One last thing, our friends over there at 656 have made it so you can actually pre-order Cryptidnals at your LCS, shipping April 23. There's a code there if you want to do that. You know, what does he say? Let's make this book a nationwide hit. This was my top book of last year, so it really couldn't come with a bigger you know, double thumbs up for Cryptidnals. It is a stellar book that I hope everyone goes out and grabs, however you grab it. I think they have it on Kickstarter as well, but yeah, they're going direct market with it. So if you're interested in that, if you still have a local comic book shop, go help some brothers out. He did work for Marvel and did King Conan. Makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense, RJ. Looks great. All right, well, that is it. We covered a whole bunch of different comics here. I had fun. I hope you guys did too. So much cool stuff. I want to leave it on this because, yeah, just soak it in again. I mean, I couldn't be more pumped for this book. I couldn't be more pumped. Sweet that Cryptidnals will be in stores. Very sweet. Yeah, it's cool to see people, you know, I say, like, trying new things. Like what? Selling in a comic book store. Well, it is kind of new for us. But yeah, look, I can't do this all the time because you got to like wait a little bit of time until some stuff is built up. But I'm happy to do this regularly. If you guys like this sort of show, Zaid says, I do. I enjoy it. I just like, this is like me when I'm scrolling, I see cool stuff on Twitter. I just like and like, oh, that'll be great to show on a show. So very nice. Cryptidnals was so good, says Mo Biggs. That is high praise coming from Mo. He doesn't mind mincing words. He'll tell you if there's problems with it. And I agree. Cryptidnals was amazing. I want to thank you all. I know you had lots of options tonight in terms of streams. So I want to thank you all very much for being here and hanging out. I will see you tomorrow. We've got a big lineup coming up this week. I'm going to get Shanth on tomorrow. I'm going to get Narwhal on the next day. And I'm going to get, I think his name's Aaron from Wolfsbane on the following day. So we're going to talk whatever topics and we're going to check out their books. But with tomorrow, it's going to be like an old school topic show. Shanth has a topic. We're going to do like, you remember when we just talk topics? That's what we're going to do with Shanth. And Shanth is great for that. So is there a video game show tonight? Yes, there is. There will be in 2 hours, I think. Yeah, so come hang out. Fingers crossed it'll all work. Actually, I'm going to go hang out with Camel. There he is right now. We're going to make sure that it works. I'm a topic, says Sierra Whiskey. You are a topic. You are our best Twitterer, hands down. All right, thank you to the most amazing, incredible, spectacular, ever phenomenal, always sexiest chat in CG. I'll see you on Camels, and then I'll also see you tomorrow night, 9 p.m. All right, bye.
Individually, we are weak like a single twig, but as a bundle, we form a mighty